We took a tough corner with this table, and we had some
the burgers are
sliding burger situation going on. If you're a household of vegetarian plus meat eaters, this interview is for you. Registered dietitian Andrea Hollwager here to talk about incorporating both plant-based and meat preferences into one meal, so you don't have to cook two separate meals. Andrea, you've got some tips to be able to manage it at once. And one of them is cook your grains, your proteins, and your veggies separately instead of in a casserole, and then throw in whatever you need.
Exactly. This is such a common thing our dietitian team deals with so many families, where it's like, how do we navigate this? So I brought in 3 examples of how you can actually navigate this. And to your point, if you cook the rice, for example, the rice, the quinoa, the potatoes, whatever the grain or starchy item is separate, you chop up all your veggies, whether that's raw ones like I've done here for like an Asian bowl that we're creating, or maybe it's a Greek salad bowl or a grilled vegetable bowl. But again, you keep those separate. Then what we can do is easily put the items all in bowls on your table. And we've got the ability to do either a tofu rice vegetable peanut satay bowl, or we can do a turkey or chicken or beef or pork, whatever sort of, meat protein item you like. Shrimp could go in there with, again, the same ingredients and that nice peanut drizzle sauce on top.
So would you, I think one of your tips is if you're going to do chicken, do a bunch of chicken, do a bunch of turkey, and then you can just pull out a portion.
Right from your freezer even. So it could be for the week. Or
for the meat eater.
Cook all of your beef, your pork, your ground beef, pre-cook it all, slice it all, so it's in sort of freezer stashes that you can easily pop into more of a vegetarian meal.
Okay.
Or you could do the opposite. And in this case, you could pre-cook all of the firm tofu, just pan fry it up, a little bit of oil. You could put some garlic in there if you like, but even just oil will do the job. Get it all ready so it's in the fridge or in the freezer, and then you can just pop that right in.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Shall we have some tacos?
I mean, who doesn't love tacos? Everyone loves tacos.
It's Tuesday tomorrow, Taco Tuesday.
I know, but it's never too early for tacos. So again, if I pre-chopped up a bunch of turkey, here I've done sort of a beer brined black bean. So you saute black beans and garlic and onion.
Delicious.
And then you put some beer in, and it just sort of glazes and creates this wonderful flavor
profile. Is this on your website?
It isn't, but that is technically the recipe. You don't even need a recipe. You put beans, onions, garlic in a pan, and then put some beer in there, and then just let it glaze.
Okay,
and
just, as easy as you think.
That's as easy as it is. So again, in the taco world, we can either do the beer-based brined bean taco with your lettuce, tomato, avocado, whatever fixings you like, or again, more of the turkey or the ground beef version or the grilled pork or fish tacos, whatever you're making.
And with these burgers, this is your concoction.
And this one is on the website. So if you want a recipe for a great, super simple chickpea vegetarian burger, right at the top of our blog is all of the ideas that I'm talking about here and a few more. But I did link to this particular recipe because it's a family favorite. We both meat and plant-based in our house. We like it all. And so sometimes we do more of a vegetarian style burger, or sometimes we do more of a traditional beef or pork or fish-based burger, chicken-based burger. I like them all. So pick your fancy. But again, these will work great. You can make up, I made just a double batch when I was doing these. They're gonna go into the freezer.
So they freeze well.
Super easy freezer stash you can pull out.
And this is good meal planning too.
It is.
Like rather than chips and Cheerios for dinner.
Might be
nothing wrong with that, but you've got this stuff all ready to go, and it's just a matter of pulling it together.
Yes. So I think when we're talking about feeding meatitarians, plantitarians, and everything in between, if you can really kind of think about, okay, what's the core meal that's vegetable and grain starchy based, and then how will I kind of accommodate those iron-rich, B12-rich, legume-based choices, tofu-based choices for the vegetarian in our household, and still accommodate maybe those that maybe might even just use, let's say, the beans and the turkey and make kind of a combo, whatever goes in your family.
It doesn't have to be either or, right? Because you've got deliciousness. I love your deliciousness proteins right here. I am always looking for protein. I swear my body is deplete of protein, and you've got 3 delicious ones here that look fantastic and can go either way. Love it. All right. So some recipes on Andrea's website, healthstandnutrition.com, and fantastic. It smells so good. We're going to dig into to have a little taste of this one because Andrea always comes up with the best concoctions.